What's up, guys? And in front of you is the new iPhone 5S. So, hold on one second. I'm gonna show you a bunch of cool, like, beginner's guide on how to use the iPhone 5S. So, hold on one second. So, we'll wait for this thing to turn on. Talk about its key features. Right here, if you take a look at the bottom of the phone, there is a 3.5mm headphone jack, a speaker grill, not an actual speaker, and just a fake grill. We got a lightning port right here, and then we have a regular speaker right here. Hold on. Hold up, guys. There's some cheap thing right there. So yeah, it has a regular speaker grill, and has two pintle screws to unscrew the phone if you ever need to. If you take a look at the sides, aluminum. And then you got SIM slot, SIM tray with your SIM card in it. Take a look at the top, power button. You have your volume buttons on the other side, as well as your mute switch. Yeah, is this thing recording good? Yeah, it is. Take a look at the back. You have your iPhone labels, regular labels right there, and you have your FCC labels. You got your Apple logo, and then you got your 2-pot flash, and your mic, and then you got your camera. Then front, you got on your home button, you have a, what's it called? How about this? You have your bezels, your black, hold on, maybe we'll try some more light. So this should be a lot easier. So you have your Touch ID home button, your bezels, and then you have your speaker, like calling speaker. And then you have your 1.2 megapixel camera, and on the back you have this little black /glass on the top and bottom, and then right here you have your 8 megapixel camera, and this is a 1.2 megapixel front facing camera. So now I'll just wait for this thing to boot up. And the things that will come with it, not this one, but you have like a cable, and then you'll have like some type of dock. So basically you can either use this lightning cable, it's not focusing, to either plug it into like some sort of like car, or like those smoke things, like those new cars, I mean the older type cars, or into your computer or iMac, so you can yeah, you store it or anything like that, up to your needs. Or you can plug it into an adapter and just plug it right to the wall, which I am going to do because I need it. So yeah, this thing's on, iPhone 5S, let's plug it in. You should hear that sound when you plug it in. That's what the mute switch is for. Listen. So yeah, it's just like that. Hold on, my cat's trying to get out. He's smart. Hold on, I'm just waiting. So yeah, then you got your boot up screen. Push the home button, and just proceed to set it up the way you would. Hold up, because I'm not in the right angle at all. This should be probably a way better angle. No, I don't want to set that language. Shoot. Uh-oh. Nice. It's going to be very hard to keep stable. But, you know, I think I can do it. So, yeah, if you go back, you'll go up here and you'll select your region/country. Zoom in just a little bit. It's going to say selecting language. I personally don't have another iPhone, but if you did, you could set it up, just put like a camera. But but I'm going to just set it up like this. And hold on, guys. What? Okay, sorry about that. So click next, and yeah, it should take a little bit just to set up your phone. So just wait for it to load. Let's do Touch ID. Wait, no, we'll set it up later so I can actually show you guys later. Don't use password for right now. Set up as new iPhone. Don't required. Whatever. Hold up. Don't use. Sorry, it's a plane above me. Continue. Don't share, and there you go. These apps will take a while to load because it just came out. So yeah, basically, here it is. I'll read you off what all the icons are, and then we'll get started. So basically, the main ones, like you have like a mail, calendar, photos, camera, maps, clock, weather, news, home, notes, stocks, reminders, app store, iTunes store, ebooks, health, wallet, and settings, phone, Safari, messages, iMessage, and music. Then you got your FaceTime broadcast. What is it? So FaceTime broadcast calculator. Watch, files. Then you've got your feedback and your TV. That should be it. And for extras, you have compass, tips. Yeah, compass, tips, voice memos, contacts, find friends, and find my iPhone. So those are your icons. So now let's get started. So first, we're going to talk about the main thing. What's the most important thing on a smartphone? Usually people say the battery. So airplane mode, let's get that out of the way real quick. So airplane mode, you can toggle it, and it'll shut off a bunch of stuff up here. So basically when you're charging your phone, that's a great ability because it shuts down most stuff. So your phone will charge a lot quicker. Then just toggle it off when you're done, and you're back to normal. Second, battery. So this is all about battery. So basically if you're going to do battery, so basically in order to get there, you're going to go into your, what the heck is happening? You're going to go into your settings, then scroll down to battery. As soon as it actually finally loads, scroll down to battery. You should say battery, click on it. So first, we'll get to low power mode in a few minutes. So you get your battery percentage. Show battery percentage remaining in status bar. So see right here. Basically, when you toggle it, you can see about like proficient exact battery percent of your battery. Toggle it off, you can do that. Low power mode, as it says, temporarily reduces power consumption until you fully charge your iPhone. When this is on, mail fetch, background, app refresh, automatic downloads, and some visual effects are reduced or turned off. Toggle that. It should say that your first time using it, and then you should have this, a yellow battery. That will indicate that you have low power mode. So basically, even though it says battery percent's off, battery percent's always percent on. It's always on. So basically, when you get to 20% low power, the iPhone will say, instead of saying like dismiss or close, you have 20%, it should say, unless you already have it on, it should say low power mode or close. Then you click one. It should toggle back on. And when you charge your phone to 80%, low power mode will automatically toggle itself off. You can retoggle it if you want, but it's up to you, but it automatically toggles off. So basically that's that. So we're going to leave the battery percent on though. Okay, so now let's get into Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is just so you can connect a network. Any networks, that are available. Bluetooth basically connects your device to another device, kind of like a Bluetooth speaker. You can connect to it and play music off of there instead of your actual phone. And it should just search for devices. Cellular works kind of like that in a way. Cellular data is basically just your cellular, which is where this comes into play. Your SIM swap, your SIM card, the carrier company should do it. So you don't have to worry about that. They should handle that for you before you buy the phone. Let's get into another thing, Touch ID. So basically, you can use the Touch ID to unlock the phone or to make purchases in iTunes or Apple Store. So basically, you can toggle it for iPhone. What is it called? So first, you're gonna add a fingerprint. So press Add, then put your finger in, place your finger. Do not press the actual home button. Just keep on relifting it and placing your finger. And don't move your finger too much, because then it won't accurately scan. Then adjust your grip, which is putting the edges of your finger onto the phone to fully load your entire finger. Let me do that for you guys real quick. Now create a password. I'm going to numeric password, which is, I don't know why it's 6 zeros. 6 zeros, and there you go. Just to prove to you and show you guys that it actually works. Oh yes, so now you can toggle on and off. You can label your own finger, so I'm going to label it thumb. And there you go. Actually, hold up. What? I'm going to label it right thumb. Right thumb. There you go. Now you're all set. And then you got like your other stuff and erase data after 10 failed password attempts. And we should be able to display that in a little bit. So now let's go right here. And basically if you type, okay, ready? So if I try with a different finger, it should say try again. If I try this thumb, then it should work. And to make it so it doesn't do that, you're going to go to General, Accessibility, Home button, put raise finger to open, so instead of it doing this, then it says press home to open, just goes right in. And there you go. Now you're perfect. Basically, in order to activate Siri, as I was just talking about, you will do this, hold the home button down, hello Siri, then she'll talk back to you.
Hi.
See, just like that. So yeah, I'm going to toggle Bluetooth off real quick and get you onto the notification center and control center. So let's turn Bluetooth off. Now, notifications is basically, these are all your notifications. You can toggle them as any way you want. Basically, when you get a notification, it should pop up right here. Be like a notification. And to access all your notifications, just swipe the screen up. Then look like your lock screen. And then you have all your older notifications if you have any. So next tip, let's go to wallpapers. So Apple suggests, they give you some still wallpapers. They're pretty cool. They add and take them as they go into iOS updates. Then you got your dynamic wallpapers. These are pretty sick, but they take up some battery life, but they're pretty sick. You see, you kind of like move around with like your screen. It's actually pretty cool. So yeah, they kind of move around. Basically, and when you select one, you can either select it for the lock screen, which is this, that. You can select it for or either for the home screen, which is this, behind all of your applications. Or you can select for both. But I'm going to leave it with the iOS 11 software wallpaper. That's standard with it. So yeah, next, display and brightness. So you can toggle the amount of display brightness. The more you reduce it, the more battery life you will have. There's your auto lock. You have all your different types of auto locks. I'm going to keep mine at 3 minutes. Text size, you can rearrange all the text sizes. But I'm going to keep mine right where it was. And bold text. You have to reset your phone, but you can get bold text. So yeah, control center. Here's one of the bigger ones. So you can access, so you can basically toggle access within apps. And when you, wait, hold up. Why is this thing so? Hold up. And basically when you toggle this, you will be able to see, then you'll be able to access your control center. In order to access it, you have to do this. Come from the bottom of the screen and scroll and like move your finger up. And basically, there's a new type of control center. So if you toggle this off, you cannot access it within apps. You can only access it on the home menu. But if you do not turn that off, you can access it within apps, just like so. And yes, this does add effect to the home menu. You can always access it within the home menu. So I'm going to keep that on. So basically now you have your customized controls. So as you can see, when you first go in, you don't have that many controls. You have like your flashlight, you can see it. You have, your locks. You have airplane mode, you have Bluetooth, you have all that normal stuff. But let's go to customized controls. So here, add and organize additional controls to appear in the control center. You got flashlight, timer, calculator, and camera. Now if you want some more controls, you have different controls that you can make your control center looks pretty stylish. You got accessibility, shortcuts, alarm, Apple TV remote, do not disturb while driving. Guided access, low power mode, that is a toggle now. Magnifier, notes, screen recording, stopwatch, text size, voice memos, and wallets. Some pick screen recording because that's pretty new. You can only access it through the control center. Indicate there, you go into vehicle settings app, pop, control center, and customize controls. And there you go. Now let's go to native or just regular screen recording. Screen recording does this. 3, 2, 1. You should see something appear right here, and that will notify you that your screen is being recorded. It's something new to Apple. And they said it's been working out great. So if I do that and stuff, then I go back into it and hit that. If you watch right up here, it should say screen recording video saved to photos. So if I click on that, that's a notification right there, by the way, just to let you guys know. Then I can just watch it. It should do everything. I'm just gonna let that sit and do its thing. And bam, there's a video. Basically, a lot of people are asking, how do you get to your storage? So storage, basically, if you're not about Apple yet, you usually have to go into your general. It should say iPhone storage. Then you got your storage. Then you got like how much storage is available out of that, how much you started with. Then you got all your stuff that's taking up storage. You can customize that and delete some apps you don't really need and check what's using your storage the most. All these apps, and then your system. It should say how much the system takes for updates, which is 4.20 gigabytes. AirDrop is basically where you can share like a video with someone else or any other iPhone around. And I think it only works on iPhones. Yeah, only iPhones. But it is pretty cool. You can AirDrop to other people. Handoff is when you basically how can I say it? Basically, you start something on one iPhone and you lead it to another device, or any device. You start on one device and you continue / end on another device. Let me keep my handoff on just for right now. A CarPlay is basically you have in a car and you can put your music off there using via Bluetooth or via Bluetooth. Background app refresh. It's basically something where all these apps can like reload like with location services, which I'll get into the next part after. But even Apple suggestion, yes, this does take up some battery life, so just turn all these toggles off and you should reduce some battery life, or just off. That turns them all off. So like your weather cannot reduce in the background. Here's about. This tells you all the information about your phone. And this will tell you if there's any more software updates, which there is for me, available. And it should say if they're downloaded or anything. And it gives you a little brief text, and if you want to learn more, click on that. It brings you to an Apple website. Now let's get on to what I was going to say. Location services. So here's like your privacy. Then you got location services. I turn it off. It's basically like what refreshes the maps, weather. It keeps you like accurate conditions of the weather and stuff like that. And that's stuff you need. It's in privacy. So you just go to your settings app, just go down to where you see privacy, click on that, and that's where location services. And you can toggle them off and on as well as you really need to. But it just tells you what's there. And then we got, okay, so that, yeah, we'll get back to settings in a minute. So let's go through the certain apps. So you got your mail. My head hurts so bad. So this is where you can click a Gmail or Google account, and that's where all your mail will be. And it's on notifications above each app. If there's been a notification or any important, or any important info that you guys have missed or anything. So yeah. So the calendar will tell you certain events. It's basically just like nothing new. It's a casual calendar. You make events and you plan stuff. Photos is where you keep your photos and videos and stuff where you can watch and tape and yeah, watch them later. Then you got your photos, you got your camera. So then you got your rear facing camera and your front facing camera. Hey, what's up, guys? Then you got your video, slow-mo, time-lapse, square, and panel. And people have been saying that it's very hard. Oh, there's my cat. You guys can see my cat. Mario. Mario. Hey. Sorry about that. But yeah, the really like big way just to turn this around is just to do this. It's that simple. I didn't notice that at first, but I just realized it. So up here in your camera, you can either hit this, and this should toggle on flash. So when you take like a photo or something, the flash. Auto is when it does it and doesn't at random times. Or you can turn it off altogether. Here's a timer. You can time how long it's going to be until your photos are taken. But I have to keep that off as well. So now let's get back into settings real quick. Show you how you can change your camera settings. Show your camera, record video at 720p HD at 30 frames per second, or 1080p at HD at 30 frames per second. And then I'll show you below how much it takes, just so you're aware of that. Or you can just keep your normal photos and preserve settings. And photos, this just gives you information about your photos. Now let's get back out. And maps. Maps is using location services as well. So yeah, just click cancel. It will attract your location. It's kind of like a GPS. Clock. You have your world clocks, alarm, bedtime, stopwatch, and timer. Here's your weather app. Keeps on asking. Sorry. It hurts. So yeah, it keeps on asking for like your location stuff. But yeah, it's up to you. Then you got your news app, which tells you the latest news, home. I'm not really sure what that is. Notes, where you can make your own personal notes and all that crap. Stocks, it shows you the stocks of certain like big, high price top of the line stores. Reminders, where you can remind yourself of the notification when the events occur. App Store, which where you buy games and stuff or get free games off the App Store. iTunes stores for basically movies/music. Yeah. Renting movies. iBooks, where you can rent some good iBooks. Health, where you can track your health and your exercising. Wallets, where you can use Apple Pay. And phones, where you can call somebody. Safari is like an internet browser, just located in iOS Apple Edition. Messages, where you can message people, music, using music that you buy from the iTunes store. FaceTime, so you can FaceTime somebody off the webcam, off the front-facing camera. Broadcast, feedback, where you can type your Apple about your feedback on the phone. TV is just for Apple TV. Files, where you can keep some cool and nice files. And extra to get your compass, which is basically just a regular compass. Find friends, you can find friends. Contacts, that's all your contacts on your phone. Find iPhone, you can set an iPhone to be found if it's ever lost. And in lost mode, you can automatically find it by calling it. Hopefully. And voice memos, takes your voice. And the Apple Watch is where you can connect it to a watch. One of Apple's latest Apple Watches, which I have, in fact. And then we got a calculator, which is doing simple math. One type of math. Now let's get back into settings and continue. So basically, do not disturb is basically something where you can toggle it on and off if like friends are trying to call you and you're busy, and yeah, it makes sure that this stays off, just like so. On the sounds, you can toggle how loud or low you want your ringer to be, and do that stuff with sound. Onto SOS is where you can call emergency services right down here. Right there. But yeah, there's stuff like that. basically, then you got like all your other apps right here. Game Center, which I don't think they support Game Center. I really don't think they do. Let's find out if they do. Oh wow, they still do, okay. But very rarely do they. Apple ID, so you can purchase and buy apps off the App Store. And yeah, stuff like that. And let's see, Siri and search. You can adjust your Siri settings to the way you want, like listen to Hey for Siri, and other stuff like that. So it can recognize your voice and just automatically do it. It's connected to a power source. You can change your female's voice to a male voice if you want for Siri, but you know, it's up to you really on how you want to do it. Then let's go to general. Accessibility, display animations. You get your auto brightness, which will basically, oh yeah, and up here you have, what is it called? You have your volume, brightness, flashlight, and the other settings you want, like quick shortcuts to like the timer, yeah, other key things like that. So auto brightness will basically make it so, see, like the thing around you is like very bright. So if I, shoot, I don't have anything bright. But yeah, if I made it like, I want to see if I tilted it toward there. Like, see, it kind of like changes like how, as the movement changes. Kind of changes the brightness of the phone, but yeah, I'm going to keep that off if I can find it again. So let's go into the display animations. Oh wait, auto brightness is, oh, see, auto brightness is, oh yeah, wait, I need to show you something pretty cool actually, because that's how I'm going to find auto brightness. Let's go back into your general, go to settings, and it says search. So if I look up auto brightness, it gives you settings to like how you get there. Display animations just told me, turn it off, and turn it back up. And there you go. That's how you get display animations. Basically how you get those improvements. Let's see, what haven't I not went over? Oh yeah, restrictions. Basically you can enable a restriction, which is like, say if a child's doing something they're not supposed to, you can restrict the app so then the child cannot be on there. Or if you just want to restrict some apps from other people, so if they get into like your phone, hack into your phone, they cannot access your software, press that, then they have to get through one password. And why is this thing in my phone? And if you create a new password, they still have to get through that one password, which really stinks for them, which is wicked nice and good for you. But I'm gonna keep that off. Then you got your date and time, which you can adjust to your choosing, or just set automatically, which sets the time in your time zone. And I'm gonna tell you real quick, one of the battery killers on this thing is the camera. If you leave it just like this, just on like the video and stuff, just leave it just like that with the video still showing, this thing will die extremely fast. Don't ask me why, it just heats up the phone a lot. And the next half of this, next half portion of this video will be all about battery, and well, no, it'll be really about like different types of uses with the phone and how to, you know, stuff like that. So here's push notifications. As I said, you can just turn that off and on as you choose. And this should probably definitely help the progress on your battery percentage. So that should definitely help you probably a long way. So then you get your camera, TV provider, yeah, and yeah, stuff like that. Basically, basically you have like all of the, like your timer ends sounds you can make, or stops playing like the music or whatever the crap it is. But yeah, it's stuff like that. Basically, kind of in like a way, and set like a reminder. I've tried saying like, what is it called? Remind me when iPhone hits 100%. I've tried that and it has not worked at all. So that tells you that you can, it only reminds in like certain times, and not places. A cool new feature with the calculator is if you type in too much, slide right. So see, wait. So see that 2? I don't want that 2. So slide to the right and shoot. And if you do it right, it should. Oh, see with the new update. Now if you do it, watch. Now it just gives rid of the previous number. Get rid of the previous number. But before it used to like let you like get rid of individual numbers. Let me try something real quick. If we tilt this, is that what it's doing this time? Hold up. Nope. Still does that standard. Yes, there is landscape mode. And, oh yeah, and there's landscape mode for this as well, for your notification screen. See, it's something pretty cool. That's pretty new. Oh yeah, see, I don't want to do it yet, but you can lock your own notifications. Oh yeah, wait, hold up, real quick. So at the top, if you create like an iCloud account, you have like your iCloud software right here with your Apple ID. That's pretty new to iOS 11's features. And if you scroll to the left all the way, you have your widgets. So widgets will tell you previously about stuff you have. And here are your amazing widgets that you can add. But I'm not going to keep any. So right here, you can search Siri app suggestions. Basically, it suggests like apps that you might really want to buy and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool to have. So yeah, now you also have like your what is it called? Like calculator and all the other stuff like that. So yeah, your Apple Watch. If you click on the app, it should give you like an Apple Watch app, and you can like download like certain like. So basically, if you have an Apple Watch, you can pair it with your iPhone. You have to pair an Apple Watch with your iPhone, but it works out pretty cool in the ending. So yeah, my camera just hit 20%. I'm trying to, wait, hold up guys. I want to see what the percentage is. Shoot, oh my god, wow, look at that, it's already at 20%. Wow, that's wicked bad. I'll have to check on it on the 40-minute mark. And we should be halfway through. Can it make it all 80 minutes? Because I think that's how long we're going to do this video for. But yeah, now let's go to here, and you can set your time for either hours, minutes, or even seconds, which is pretty amazing now to have Apple finally do that. So yeah, let's see how much. Shoot. Bam. 33 minutes, and this phone should be still at 20%. No, now it's already at 19. Crap. So yeah, guys, considering that this phone's getting very low, I'm gonna do this. Without letting this video stop, because it's gonna be an extremely long video. I'm going to plug this iPhone in. So wait, hold up, guys. I'm gonna make sure it's charging. Yes, it is. So for about 5 minutes till the 40-minute mark, I'm gonna talk about how the iPhone's priced and all the other stuff. I can hold the camera, but it won't be as steady because it's not leaning on something. But yeah, the iPhone, basically this iPhone now, considering it's very old, yes, it is very old by the way, is considered $150 if you can find it at retail stores. Brand new for $150. So if you want to get to like a young child or kid to begin with, it's a great beginner's phone. I'd definitely be along with that task. But now I have a newer phone, obviously. I'm saying this would be a good like kind of newish phone to like a young child and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, that's pretty cool. My mother's gonna be waking up soon. Shoot, about 14 minutes. No, 14 minutes. Well, sorry, actually 17 minutes. 17 minutes and 4 seconds. So yeah, I still have enough time though. So I might be gone for like a minute, really like a minute and a half. You might hear us talking, but yeah, that's gonna be around the 40-minute mark, or even more than that, 45-minute mark, I'd say. No, actually, oh shoot, because that's at 15. No, that's at 30. So yeah, 45-minute mark. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, this thing's just charging, you know. It's at 21% right now. So yeah, I know I have big fingers, don't I? So yeah, for right now, while this thing is charging, we're gonna download and install this brand new update so I can show you guys how it is. So yeah, if you read right here, it should say 1.85 gigs. You have your terms and conditions. It's a great time to actually show you this while my phone's charging. Terms and conditions, and you have your agree. So I could click on agree, then it should just start downloading. Hopefully this thing doesn't run into any problems, but yeah. We had a force reset, if anything that freezes and you can't do this. To power it off, you just hold the home button and power button for 10 seconds and it should reset. So 10 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes should be enough. So yeah, the iPhone was made in 2013, this specific iPhone. It's a great iPhone, I guess. For, 2017, why not? It's still kind of on par with the other stuff. Once this phone charges at 30%, then it should be good. I'm not going to try to turn the brightness down because it, what is it called? Ends the video. Because this is such a long video. One of my longest videos on YouTube ever. So yeah, I'm going to see if it downloads on my computer. I just got, hopefully it will. Or I got it like a long time ago, but I haven't used it. But yeah, this says iOS. iOS 11.0.2 brings hundreds of new features to iPhone and iPad, including an all-new App Store, and more proactive, intelligent Siri improvements in camera and photos, and augmented reality technologies and enabled mirrorless experiences. iOS 11.0.2. iOS 11.0.2 is also the biggest release for iPad ever. It adds powerful new multitasking features, a new Files app, and more ways to use Apple Pencil. Oh yeah, by the way, your multitasking thing is right here. It's called multitasking. It's apps that you've left on and resumed. So now we just have to wait for this thing to download. As soon as it downloads, we'll take a look at the brand new features of this new iOS 11.0.2 software. The downgrade, you need a Windows computer or iMac, and yeah, I'm gonna say that entire process for a different video. If I feel like I need to downgrade from here to iOS 10. iOS 10.2.3. No, iOS 10.3.3. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I was going to wait my phone to charge still a bit more. Right now it's at 24%. So yeah, it's doing pretty well, I guess. Why not, right? So around the 3 o'clock mark, I'm just going to do this. And I should be back within like a minute and a half after it hits the 3 o'clock point. But yeah, for right now, let's just stare and watch this. I got some other stuff to talk about while we watch that. Oh yeah, the headphone jack. You get these type of headphones that come with it, not the tape. I had to tape it because it ended up breaking. So basically, in order to plug that in, you just take this. Right, you just take this right here, and you'd plug it in right to your iPhone 5S, and you'd be able to listen to some music. But the new iPhone 7 that just came out, and the new 8 Plus, and 8 and 8 Plus that just came out, there's no more headphone jack. Same with the 7 and 7 Plus a year ago. Apple thinks that that's a bad idea, so they switched the lightning cable AirPods, which sound way more deeper than these old ones. But I really miss that old iPhone headphone jack. But while we're waiting on this thing to start updating, which is at 5 minutes remaining, and as you can see, while it's like updating to like a new update, this settings thing. The heck, come on. So this thing does turn, by the way. Just like randomly just like want to turn for some reason. Oh yeah, and see, and during updating, it does take a lot of battery life out of you, so you gotta be aware of that. There's a lot of battery life. So guys, this is pretty darn cool. Still 5 minutes remaining though, which really stinks. Uh-oh, I forgot I said 3 minutes. Shoot. But yeah, it's still going. So yeah, okay, now we're at the 40-minute mark. We can't go yet because I'm going to go after 3 o'clock, and that's why I'll put it back on for like the next 20 minutes. We should be done. 27%. Yeah, see, now it's really charging a lot faster. About 4 minutes remaining. Okay. So, you know what? Actually, while these 4 minutes are going off, I'm going to go talk to my mother right now and see if she can sleep in us a little bit more so I can finish up this video. But yeah, guys, instead of having to do it at 3 o'clock, I'm going to do it right now because it's a great time while this thing's downloading. So yeah, guys, you might not be able to see or hear anything. But wait, hold up. I really don't want the video to stop recording for some reason. But you know what? I'm going to do this. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Wait. Just while I'm in there, real quick. I'll leave it just like this. Just so you guys can see. And it finally ends up starting. So I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to go talk to my mother. If the phone falls, it's because it can't hit. I'll be back in a few minutes. You guys watch that? Watch that battery. Change. Did it fall? No, it didn't. Oh shoot, the camera's about to time out. No. We saved it. But yeah, guys, I'm back. I got her to sleep in for another 40 minutes, so that should finish up our entire full video. Wait, you know what? Actually, I'd rather do this. Like, do it from like down here from now on, because it seems a lot more stable. But yeah, guys, we're still waiting on this, I'm guessing, right? Yes, just update. Let's check out the battery. 31%. So once it gets to 40, we should have enough, because it was originally at, what is it called? Like 60, something like that. But now I'm just very worried that I take off the charger way too soon. It could die out. If we make it to about 50 minutes and then unplug it, we should be good to go with 40% of battery life. But yeah, guys, we're just going to sit here and watch this thing finish. About 25 seconds remaining. About 19 seconds. Okay, here it goes. But yeah, watch the battery life. Look, it's already went down 2%, 3%, 4%, 5% since then. It's a long darn video. Wow. Try to make it for about an hour and 20 minutes. Just about an hour and 20 minutes. And yes, guys, if I don't get to say my outro, it's because it cut off. But it should last at least another good 30 minutes. Yeah, and she's sleeping in for about 41 minutes. Well, now it's about 37 minutes, starting right now. So yeah, oh shoot, is that pretty darn close. Wait, what? No, it has to be at least at 50%. Shoot. Well, I guess that's over. But yeah, now it's downloaded. So now as soon as I get to 50%, it should just start updating right away. So yeah, we are going to unplug this thing. We're going to see how my iPhone fares with that. What's it on? 32%. So yeah, we're going to be watching over that occasionally. But yeah, when it says 20% again, I have to unplug it. So yeah, we're just going to leave this plugged in. And I do want to show you guys some... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, can we actually end up updating? Because once we get to the updating screen, we should be okay. Hold up. How come? Sorry, guys, because the charger, you know? Okay, there you go. Wait. Wait, I can... Look. So this is a new feature. Size for update. iOS 11.0.2 will begin installing in 5 seconds. Now you can either install now or later. But I'm going to let it start installing. Shoot. So then it automatically starts. So as soon as this thing goes off, I think we can unplug it, plug it back in. Thank God I didn't have to wait all that time. So it definitely saves some more running time. And after this thing finishes like updating all that stuff, I'll show you what type of screen you'll get after. And then we'll see if there's any more wallpapers. And yes, one thing we'll check out real quick, literally like first, is the emojis, because I really want to see if they have any new emojis. I'll show you through all the emojis. Should be about 5 minutes to show you through all of them. Shoot, this finishes by the 55-minute mark, then by the 60-minute mark, we should be finished. And after we're done all of the emojis, oh yeah, but real quick, just while we're on this topic, while it's updating, it should have a little line right here. See, it tells us it's updating. So now we can unplug it, and we should be just fine. I'll go back to my... Okay, I cannot press the volume button or power buttons. Or that would just mistake my entire video altogether. 32%. So yeah, now instead of me trying to mess this up, I'm going to leave it there just to charge. But yeah, now we're just going to let that update real quick. And so yeah. You guys, well, that's been set up. I'm gonna set up this computer. I'm gonna be downloading the video. So yeah, yeah, I have to end it right an hour and 20 minutes. So I have to like space it around like the what is it, hour and 15-minute mark. I'm gonna like stop you talking about the iPhone and talk about basic features about me and stuff, and then we'll end the video on that task, on that term. And yeah. And I'll just wait for this Windows computer to start up. I'm gonna get all my software and stuff on there, and I'll be right up here on this bed right here. I don't want to end up stopping it by accident. I'll be right up here. So yeah, guys. So you can hear the keyboard. So you can definitely hear it now. I'm just gonna be keeping low and watching this thing as it updates. After we'll take a sick, cool look and quick look. See if there's any wallpapers that changed. See anything else that's ever changed. Let's see if there's any new controls. And off that note, we'll talk about what uses your iPhone's battery a lot, like way quicker. And we'll talk about the top 5 features that you should keep off that will reduce your battery life, or / keep on. Then after that, we'll probably say some quick little features about like, what is it called? About like how it was made and all that other stuff. And yeah. And about how risky it is to take it apart. And then we'll say my outro. So let me just wait for this thing to turn on real quick. Now it should be on. Yep, now it should be on. You hear a quick little sound in or anything? You didn't. Now let's load up Google Chrome real quick. Magnify it. Okay, whatever then. So we'll wait for this stupid thing to load. See, now I need to try something real quick. What the heck? How come that doesn't work anymore? guys, we're just gonna wait for this thing to load real quick, and while thing's loading, I'm gonna load up the hard drive and stuff like that, and stuff that we really need for this. So control panel, computer, and then let's go back to this thing, and oh shoot, oh yeah boys. Let's see, we have about 15 gigs left on this after we're all done. This should take up just about 15 gigs, which should be just good, just right and good to go. Okay, now we have 215 gigs free. See, I know to download this video, I have 215 gigs free that I can try to use to download this video. That should download good, but we'll have to find out. So yeah, yay. Hopefully this computer can download it. If not, we'll save the video for a long time after, and we'll download it on my brand new computer that's coming soon. I've tried, so it's gonna be a little bit of like a risk, but yeah, it's worth trying. It says it can, so yeah. See, that's not even close being done yet. Oh yeah, forewarning, yep, the phone gets extremely hot to the touch. So be careful, very careful, because it just burnt my arm. It's wicked hot there, and it hurts wicked bad. So yeah, now let's get rid of Magnifinder. So yeah, now we got 15 gigs free. So yeah, now I just need to open up Google Drive and open up YouTube. Shoot. Oh yeah, I haven't purchased any more gigs of space. That's why I can only make a 15 gig video, which I calculated. And by the type of camera I'm using right now, shoot every single minute will take 130 millibytes, and I have about 15 millibytes I can use. So if you times that, and 1,000 millibytes is 1 gigabyte. So I can use up to about 14.5 gigabytes. And if you calculate that, that's 8. So 8 times 130 is like about 14,200 something. So yeah, that that should bring us relatively to the spot we really want to stop at. Sorry, 92 millibytes used, so I don't really want to go over that. But yeah, guys, it's about 52 minutes. I know it takes a long time. Don't worry, it's gonna be great at the ending. But yeah, while that's going, I'm gonna find a way how to get onto YouTube and stuff like that, and try to prepare to upload something. See if I can even upload anything. Because now all I need to do is connect the YouTube thing through this, and then, oh shoot! Wait, guys, I have an issue. I have to import it through the Google Photos, not the Google Drive. Shoot! Wait, how do you download something? Oh wait, never mind. See, after I'm finished recording this video, I'm gonna figure out a way to connect it through here. So yeah. Oh shoot, here we go, the stupid new Norton thing. Stupid Norton crap thing again. Oh my god. Hold up. Shoot. So now let's load up Google Photos, and if I have about 15 gigs in Google Photos, I should be just good to go. So yeah. Wait, hold up. Let's go into Google Photos real quick. There's Google Photos, because I really want to see if I can upload still through Google Photos, and I want to see how much space is left on Google Photos. What the heck? What? wait. Wait, hold up. Wait, so if I reload this page, will it give me 0 megabytes or not? Let's find out. Hold up, guys. It's only halfway through so far. See, nope. I still have 92 megabytes. So what I'm seeing I'm going to have to do here is once the video finishes at 80 minutes, I'm probably going to have to plug this iPhone into the computer and then like upload that like through the computer, and then I should be able just to do that. So yeah, see, I double click on this folder and we'll see, can I put it in through here? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can import the video through my phone, and then that video should import through my phone into the computer, and then I should be able to go from the computer to Google Photos, and then from Google Photos I should be able to upload it through the Google Photos through the YouTube app, through the YouTube website. I should be able to upload it through YouTube. But yeah, and I'll probably download some editing apps. But yeah, for right now it should be good. I'm wicked sorry, guys. I know it's taking wicked long. I thought it was going to end before the 60-minute mark, but yeah, I'm hoping by the 70-minute mark. No, shoot. But yeah, I'm hoping by the 70-minute mark we can at least take a look at all the emojis and those 5 tips. And if we can do that, then we can do our outro. And yeah. I only have about 10 more features to show you, but this should bargain up some time. And yeah, this will show you how long the updating process will take, so you guys are just very aware of it. I know it takes a lot of time, but it's worth watching it, because then you will know how much time it takes to upload a single update, which is a long time. But it's 1.85 gigs, what can you say? Some updates will be quicker, and some updates will be even longer. It just depends on how the update is. See, right now I have my my upload video stuff on YouTube working. Shoot, and I have the Surge. Yes, the Surge obviously is my YouTube channel. So I've uploaded right here. So now I can just go right to Photos, and it should take me to the Google Photos. But see, now I'm just very worried that oh shoot. Wait, guys. Wait, can I really just like upload like right through here? I'm trying to think. Oh, now the iPhone's turned back on. But yeah, while that finishes turning back on, I'm wondering if I just like really, literally just like upload like the, I wonder if I download the, what is it called, the Google Photos app on iOS, on my actual iPhone I have. Then if I can import the video through there. But see, then worry about taking up, oh shoot, so I didn't think about it, it's going to take up so many gigs just to import it. Crap, I didn't think about that. Shoot. I'm really trying to think how I can import this. But yeah, guys, I'm going to stop it around the, what is it called, 1 minute, 10 minute, yeah, 1 hour, 10 minute mark. Because I just want to have something just below that gigs. So I want to wait for this thing to upload, to finish updating. And then, yeah. And we'll just see from the home screen. We'll just look at the home screen one more time. And yeah. Basically, all I had time for is this thing to update. we'll just see how the update ends up playing out, and I'll show you that it says no more updates, and I'll do my outro, and we'll end it there. And hopefully maybe I'll make a part 2, but I did pretty well though. Yes, as soon as this thing finishes uploading, I'll show you that's not there, and yeah, that'll say my outro and stuff, and that'll be it. Shoots. See, because I'm very worried. I don't know if I can ship it all the way to the computer with, what is it called? It seems worried that importing it will take up more gigs than YouTube will. I'm just not sure, because I'll have about 14, 15, even 17, 16, 17 gigs after I'm done. But will it be enough to import a 14 gigabyte video into there? Shoot, I do not really know. I'm thinking. You see, if I go into like the Google Photos and just paste it onto there. Oh wait, it just says add some photos. Wait, drag it. Shoot, you see? You see, and then take it through Google Photos, but see, does the Google Photos need to actually literally, like, what is it called? Well, see, it doesn't really upload videos. I'm not sure if it uploads the video. I'm just worried about the megabytes. I mean, I just don't know how much megabytes it'll use. So, yeah. Megabytes. Yeah, megabytes. Yeah. The KM is, no, the KB is kilobytes. So, yeah. Kilobytes, megabytes, and gigabytes. So, yeah, kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes. So, sorry about all that, guys. It's almost finished updating now. So yeah. So I'll just wait on that. Hear the little chicky chicks, the birdies, and the people talking. We're finishing that stuff. So you see now on the screen it says ready to add photos. Or ready to add some photos. So as soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna check just to see if I can really just like import it. See, I'm gonna go to the 1 minute 10 mark. But yeah, as soon as this thing finishes setting up, we'll see if there's any new stuff right in the home screen. And I'll show you that there's no more new software updates. Just make sure. If there isn't, then we'll end the video right there. We'll see my outro and end it in about 5 minutes. So we have about 6 more minutes of video taping left. Hopefully. Who knows? Oh wait, oh shoot. Oh shoot, I actually did disconnect. Okay. Didn't realize that. So now the Apple logo is coming back up. It's booting back up. So while it is booting, we'll talk about something else. Oh shoot, no, never mind. Oh my god, look at the battery percent, guys. Look. It went from 33% to 14%. What? Yeah, guys, whenever you turn on your phone, you have to enable the touch. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, you saw it said roll power mode, right? So, yeah, now, finally, that's loaded. We're exact same time I really want to start my outro. So, as it says, there's no new stuff. But we're just going to make sure of that. We're going to go to general, then software update, and we should be on the latest firmware. iOS 11.0.2, your software is up to date. Let's go into the home menu. I don't see any new changes recommended here. So yeah. Wait, is there any new things? No, there is not. So yeah, guys, that was my quick little beginner's guide on how to use an iPhone 5S, and basically how an iPhone 5S leads up to 2017. And yeah, and how everything works. Here's the flashlight real quick for you guys. If you guys are just wondering. No, I didn't really want to say that to photos. Shoot, whatever. And here's the flashlight for you guys. If you guys are just wondering. But yeah, now around the 7-minute mark, we are going to say right now we're going to stop the screen, and as soon as this stupid type of screen turns off, we are going to end the video. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching about this stuff here, so this was the beginner's guide on the iPhone 5S. Hope you guys all like this nice video. It's pretty pleasant, I guess. And as you can see, the battery definitely did go down. So one warning about this: if you keep on updating your phones, any type of phones, the battery percent will get a lot weaker. So if you're just updating, just be aware, look it up, do some research, and watch. Or you can just wait for new updates that will improve the battery so you don't ruin your battery right when you update. The good keeps tips and tricks for better battery life in a phone. And yeah, I'm going to tell you guys those quick tricks real quick, and I'll say my outro. I'm not going to use the phone because I have to wait for the power off. My first one is go into settings, then go into Bluetooth, turn Bluetooth off, because that wastes a lot of battery life. Same with Wi-Fi. If you already have a carrier and you don't need it on the way and you're in like a car, I'd shut that off, because that does waste a lot of battery life, looking for new signals to connect to, and looking for new hotspots and regular Wi-Fi connections to connect to. The third is always put low power mode on, usually once it gets 20, because that saves your entire battery life, and it reduces it by a lot. Well, it reduces like your battery of dying by a lot. Screen brightness is very important. Turn it down to about halfway at least, because that saves a lot of battery life. And volume, turn it down to about halfway, because that saves a lot of battery life. Okay. There's a notification if phone lights up, and that will probably be the last time we'll see the phone. It says Apple ID is ready to be set up in settings. So that was that. There's iPhone being ready to set up in settings. As you can see, we've got our computer, so I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. The phone is actually charged at 48%, so it's not actually that bad. It can last for 2 minutes. Relax. See how you plug it like right into it right here, and you plug it into the computer. This is very hot, by the way, but yes, I understand. The phone is very hot in my hands, so I'm gonna show you what I have. I'm gonna show you what I was talking about, because we have about 1 minute on the 9 hour 9 minute mark. We have to start saying our outro. So basically, see this? I was in Google Photos. So basically, I'm gonna try to what is it called? Wire up my phone to this computer and see if I can really transfer the video off of here to the computer. So then I have a better chance of uploading it through here to the YouTube. Because on this thing, I only have 32 gigabytes. My phone. And on here, I'll show you in a minute. So then I'll just go to Google Photos, and once I plug it through my phone, I'll push it into the computer. So then I can just go right into the computer, select Google Photos. It'll take me to Google Photos, and I can really just update it through there. And it should update right through there. So yeah, guys, there's that. So those two, and I have about 215 gigabytes. So 215 gigabytes on here, and about what is it called? 32 gigabytes on my phone. So as long as I can just import this video to end the computer, we should be just fine, unless the computer has a hardware failure or it just slows down. Here's my intro. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this cool sick video on the beginner's guide and on the beginner's guide of the iPhone 5S, and how to function and run your way around iOS 11.0.2 or iOS 11.10 data. Or iOS 11.10 beta 10, or just how to use the phone and how you use your electronics and what's about the phone. Thank you guys for watching this quick, well, not really quick, but cool informational video on how to use the iPhone 5S. And yeah, that's how to use the iPhone 5S. If you guys want, just comment down below any other questions you have about this, and I'll be sure to answer them in the comments or in a later video. If there's a part 2, which there probably won't, but that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.